honestly said 2 years. You thought, well, we'll see.
And by the way, so I don't know. I don't know if McSwiney has a case. I've spoken to some unofficial sources that are in the McSwiney camp. Uh, we'll keep it very vague, but these are some people that are close to McSwiney, and they're not even so sure about the case. But listen, she might be the McSwinester to us, but I support her and her. I support anyone that takes on the almighty man. So let's see where this case falls out. Very interesting. If I'm in New York at the time, maybe everyone's lining up. They line up around the block, these ladies, to get into that Luigi Mangione. They want to see what he looks like, and they want to see
Brian,
his style. Well, they can have that. I mean, they've also just moved for the death penalty in his case. The
get him, Pam
prosecutor.
Bondi. Get him.
Get him, get him. He killed somebody, well, allegedly, but it's not looking so good. Somehow we've hailed him as a hero just because we don't like the healthcare system. Two things get to be true. The healthcare system in America can suck ass, which it does, and Luigi could have killed a man. Not sure he's the hero that we've been looking for, guys. But ladies can line up for that. I might pop by the McSwinester trial, maybe if I'm in New York, right? Wouldn't that be
Good.
fun?
That'd be so good.
I
Yes.
mean, that one I'll sit in the back with big dark sunglasses and McSwinester, or I'll glare over at her. Don't look back here, bitch. This is your case. Just go focus on the judge. The McSwinester probably doesn't care for me too much. I haven't said the nicest things about her over the years, right?
Speaking of criminals, I mean, my God,
Yes.
I guess housewives now, everybody is a criminal.
Talk to me.
What is going on with this Bronwin Newport alleged
Ooh.
charges? Because I can't really get a handle on, is this real? Is this not? Now there's all these blind items being leaked, like, ooh, Housewives star has a long criminal past that's about to be revealed. And I think they're insinuating it's Bronwyn. But did you see this? And what do you think is going on?
Well, first of all, Lisa Barlow, darling, I'll promote the Vita tequila on here all day. If you want to leak the blind items, sweetheart, just send them to Daddy David. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who's leaking these blind items? I assume it's Vita Barlow, right? And that's probably who's leaking this. I mean, she don't care for that Bronwyn too
Look,
much.
somebody obviously told a podcaster or a content creator, look up Bronwyn, her criminal history in the state of California, specifically San Francisco 2021. When you search court filings under Bronwyn Newport, it comes up
Hmm.
grand theft charge
And
and
identity theft.
identity theft. And it looks like the grand theft or identity is by an employee.
Well, it also looks like she's had some different names. So, listen, again, it, is this possible? Sure, girl. You gotta know that this would come out. I think that Bronwyn is one of these housewives. Now, I don't want to insult her. I really don't. Really don't. I think she might be a little parched. You know what I'm saying? Like we have the professor in the DMV area. She's a little parched.
Oh, my
And
land.
yeah, and we have, speaking of parched, we have the McSwinester. I think Bronwyn's a little parched, so I'm not so sure Bronwyn really gives a fuck. But look, if you did the time, if you did the crime, you're gonna do the time on the TV in Housewives because it will come out. So people seem to say that she has different names and identity. Look, I think what was the other charge? Grand larceny.
Wasn't it grand theft or
I mean, I almost think that one is less offensive than identity theft. Like grand larceny, I mean, I don't even understand what you just decided, like you just went shopping and it's taking too long to have an Uber come. You just smash someone's window and turn on the car and drive away, and it happened to be a Range Rover or a Bentley. That one's
you
not so
think these
bad.
are real? I'm like, is this
Well,
real?
that one's not so bad, but like identity theft, isn't that like a real thought out crime, like with documentation? And that one bothers me a little more as we're very sensitive to identity theft in today's world. But it's interesting. I think she is parched a little bit, and I don't think she cares. She's like probably like, yeah, I did all these crimes, whatever. Do it the Marlowe way. Marlowe Hampton is
Whatever.
like, yeah, I was in jail and I did all this, and Look at me. Look how great I am. I reformed myself. Here I am on the same platform as Kenya. Well, not Kenya anymore, or you anymore, but she was on the same platform as Kenya and Cautious and many others.
Okay, well, I
So,
guess we'll see what unfolds there. But 2021, she was married to Todd, and the
mhm.
Todd Meister's supposedly uber rich.
Very
So
rich.
I don't know what's going on here with the old Bronster, but
Well, remember back in the day, Winona Ryder stole from Saks. Remember that she shoplifted? Sometimes just because you have money, Sarah, people do crazy
that was
things.
so odd. Yeah, that was odd. But you brought up something I was gonna. RHOA. I think people are liking this season of RHOA, wouldn't you say?
Mixed bag. Now, I'm have to be honest with you, David Yontef, very impressed. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really,
Good.
really, I think it's just like, when I say I'm going to die alone, which I am, let's be honest. That doesn't mean, guys, you shouldn't slip into, and I mean guys, as in men, you shouldn't slip into my DMs, shoot your shot. Like, I mean, I enjoy a date. Like, I mean, anything is possible. But, if I'm on like a second date with someone, I'm pleasantly surprised. It means like I'm not disgusted by you. You behaved like you didn't like, ask to take a doggy bag home on the first date. You
Oh,
didn't go to like
that's
leave
a
a
turn
tip.
on for you? I love a doggy bag. You don't
Not
think
on the
it's
first date. Not
oh,
on the first date. Listen, once we're
how
married,
fun.
honey, once we're married, oh, sweetie, once we're dating, we're gonna just take it all home. You're not sure. Listen, hey, eat the fucking bread basket, dip it in the tomato sauce, and keep eating the bread. And we'll take the fucking whole pizza home. We'll take the salad home. Just
We
fill
went
up
to
on the
dinner
bread.
out at the smokehouse in Burbank with our friends Matthew and George. I think George, we piled it on. I think George took a big old doggy bag.
He's from the Fashion Police, George Katsiopoulos. We saw him on the TV with Joan Rivers. Look, George, we got to be honest. We had nice dinner with you. He did take a doggy bag home. But he did. You're not lying.
Oh, we're not
You're
on
not
a
lying.
date, but I didn't know that was poor date etiquette. Okay.
It's not, listen, again, you and me go out to eat, Sarah.
Well, I love
Let's have an extra bread, get the extra tomato sauce, get the vodka sauce, get the oil, dump all the bread in, save your whole meal. I'll save my whole meal, throw it all in a big tin. We'll bring it home, we'll get in our sweats, and we'll eat that shit at like 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So I have no problem with taking food home. Trust me on this.
But you think it's tacky on a first
On
date?
a first date, but also when you go to leave your tip, for whoever's paying or splitting it, whatever. But if you're in charge of the tip, if you're leaving a tip and I glance over and I see like 9%, no, listen,
Okay, that's fine. And
I got things. I have issues.
I would
Hence, I'm
never
going to
go
tell
out
you,
with a man where we split it on the first date or I paid.
right?
That would be game over.
And I don't mind paying on the first, like, it depends. We got a lot of factors. It depends. But yeah. So, there's rules. Now, how the fuck did I get on that topic? What the hell? How do we get on that fucking
From
topic?
RHOA, we're not
RHOA.
dating. You're enjoying
Oh.
RHOA.
Oh
You're
no.
going to
So I was
die
trying to
alone.
say like my expectations